Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with part 6 of the Escape Academy series. So this is the series where we work through grabbing most of the achievements in this game and a bunch of Microsoft Rewards points along the way. If you haven't watched parts 1 through 5, those will be linked in the description so you can get caught up and grab all the achievements that we've previously grabbed. Sorry about the delay on this video. This is about a week later than I expected to be able to release this, but as I mentioned on the community tab, we had some major Hurricane Helene stuff going on here in my neck of the woods, so we were without power for a while, but everything's back up and running now, so that's always good news. Hope everybody's safe and doing well out there. And as always, the 3 achievements in this guide will work for the daily quest for earning an achievement in a Game Pass game, and if you're still working on the weeklies and monthlies for October, it'll count towards those as well. If you play it while it's installed on your console, you can get these 10 points and work towards your weekly console bonus as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be playing the downloaded version here on my console today. Let's do a quick look on the achievement tracker. You should be at 15 out of 40 achievements so far, hopefully. And the last one that I walked through in the previous guide was the Overachiever achievement for earning an A+ on 10 escapes. So hopefully you were able to unlock that one using one of the techniques that I mentioned in the last video. We'll also have another conversation that we can do today if you're still working on the Chatterbox achievement by chance, if that one hasn't unlocked for you yet. So I will be taking a look at that one too, and we'll get one more conversation with a side character on campus. We're going to be doing a new escape room as well, so this one's going to take just a little bit longer than some of the other guides, but we are going to get started in the computer lab area. So let's go ahead and play. We're going to choose solo, and we're going to go back to Chapter 2, Winter Term. All right, so we're going to go down here to the lower left to the computer lab, and we'll visit that. And then if you click on the screen here, you'll get started in the Lab Rat escape room.
Good luck trying to hack me without sufficient power.
So the first thing we're going to do here is turn to the left, and we're going to go down these steps and into this little lounge room back here with the TV. We're going to collect the pipe piece that is right here on the sofa. We're going to need 3 of those. They're also called power tubes. Go towards the coffee table here and pick up the spare change that's on there. We're going to need that. We are going to go back to the back corner, back right corner back here, and click on the escapist times. This should be number 7 out of 10 for you. So we'll keep working on that achievement. Next, we're going to look to the right. There's a vending machine here, and we're going to inspect that, and then we're going to use our spare change that we just picked up to put in a code. And as you can see, there's only one item in there. We're going to press C4 to collect that item, and that is a donut. So let's collect that, pick that up, and then we're going to go back to kind of the opposite corner of this room, and you may have seen a little rat running around back here. We're going to look to just to the right of his hole. There's a dirty pile of plates here and dishes. So click to use an item there, and we're going to use the donut there. As soon as the rat comes out, pick him up, and we're going to take him with us for a minute. All right, now we can leave this room. We're going to go back out into the big room, up the stairs, and look to our left. We're going to see another power tube or pipe that's on the wall here, so grab that. There is another pipe that is on the little couch out here, so get that 3rd piece right there. You should have 3 of those power tubes now. We're going to go across the room, and we're going to go to the little rat cage here, and of course we're going to put the rat inside of there. And now we just need to install those power tubes. So if you look to the right of the cage, you'll see 3 different spots here in this pipe that are broken. So we're just going to move over to each one of those and put one of the sections of pipe there. Doesn't matter which one you use, they're all basically the same. So just put those 3 into the 3 broken sort of sparking spots. And now we're going to have computer access. So move over to one of these computers over here, inspect that computer, and we're going to put in a code here. We're going to put in square for the first symbol, and then circle, and then square, and then leave the 4th one as a triangle. The 5th one is a circle. And then we'll hit the submit button. Now we're going to click on the viruses on the computer desktop. And we're going to put in a code here. We're going to put in 1, 1, 0, and 1. And then press create. This is going to give us a disk with a virus on it, so grab that. And now we're going to move back to the sort of laser wall that's going on back here at the back of the room in front of the Quanti screens. Look to the left, and there's a laser control panel here. We're going to put in the code SAFER, S-A-F-E-R. Okay, and when we do that, we should be able to move past where the lasers were. The lasers should be gone. Go to this persona panel, and we're going to put the disk in that we made just a minute ago. And now the floor of this area is going to kind of light up, and it'll look like a little dance floor, but we actually need to kind of move in a specific path to get this started. So if you look at the grid down here, it corresponds to the grid of screens that are up here. So you can see this little spot with the 2 footsteps here, the 2 footprints. That's where we need to stand to start this out. So we're going to move to the 3rd one over to the right, and the 2nd one up. And you can see that when we stand on one of these squares, there's a little head and shoulders icon, so that shows where we're standing. So keep moving and move yourself over to that spot with the 2 footprints. All right, so now you can see that there are some open spaces. There are still the 2 footprints, but there are these little red skulls. So you want to avoid the red skulls. So we're going to move forward from this position over to the left twice. Oops, I accidentally stepped on one of the skulls, so I've pretty much got to start over here. So move back up, and then go back to the footprints. And you can see these are all blocked off now, but you can actually step off of the grid and go over to the right, and then step right onto the final destination spot with the 2 footprints in the corner here. So that's the best way to do that one. Now this one's weird. This one is inverted. It's flipped the screens upside down. So just really take your time here and make sure that you're moving in the same path that I'm doing, kind of straight over to the left and then up 1. And now we're going to move backwards because it's still flipped upside down, and then we're going to move over to the right. And it looks like it failed, but as long as the doorway opens up there, then you are in good shape and the door is unlocked. So now we're going to move back along this pathway here, and it'll take us into the server room. And then we need to activate these servers in a specific order. So you'll see A, B, C, D on your right, and then if you look to the left, E, F, G, H. First one we need to deactivate is E. So turn that one off first, and then we're going to go to B and turn that one off. Turn off D next, and then H. And then turn off F, and then G, and then turn around and turn off C, and then finally A. And that will get you today's easy achievement. That is the machine learning achievement for beating the lab rat escape room.
Query result. Hack complete. Expulsion repealed.
So that is our day 1 achievement. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip through everything and get back to the main menu. And then we'll be set up for day 2. All right, so for our day 2 achievement, we're gonna do basically the same thing that we did for day 1, but we wanna make sure that we have a second controller for this one. Or you can invite a friend if you need to, or invite me if you need to. So make sure you turn on a second controller, go to multiplayer, and then we're going to start up both controllers and press A on each one. You don't really need to do anything with your second controller, it just needs to be active so that it counts as a 2-player game. But we're going to go ahead and go to the computer lab. If you are still working on the Chatterbox achievement, you can talk to Quanti here, and that will help you with Chatterbox. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that taken care of. Once you have done that, then you'll want to go back to your dormitory so that you can work on the day 2 achievement. So let's go to my dorm, and then we are going to select the one up here that has the picture of the rat on it, Meet Turmeric. So that will start the lab rat.
Greetings, pupil.
And we're basically going to repeat everything, but we just have 2 controllers right now. So the screen is going to be split on my screen. So you'll see me moving around on the left side of the screen here with my main controller. So I'm just going to do all the same stuff. I'm going to pick up the power tube. I'm going to pick up the spare change again. You can go ahead and grab the escapist times one more time just for safety if you want to. I always tend to do that, just to make sure the game has registered it at every opportunity. We're going to go to the machine, put the coins in, and then type in C4 again. Pick up the donut, and we're going to go back and put that on the plate so that we can grab Turmeric the rat. So once you've got him in your possession, then we're going to spin around, go back out, grab the 2 other power tubes on the left side of the room. We're going to go over to the right side of the big room and put Turmeric into the rat cage, and then put the 3 power tubes in their spots where they're missing on the wall. You may have to dodge around your partner just a little bit here, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. So put those 3 power tubes in, spin around to the computer, and we're going to put in that code again. So that once again is square, circle, square, triangle, and circle. And click on viruses, and the code for this is 1101. Click create, grab our disk. We're going to go back to the laser panel, and we're going to enter in the code safer back here to turn the lasers off. We'll move back to the Persona machine, put the virus disk in, and then we are going to do the little dance floor back here, just like we did yesterday. And basically we will be done with our achievement once we get this done. We don't have to actually finish this escape room. This is just for completing the dance section with a second controller, with a second player active in just a co-op session. So as soon as we finish with this, we will be done with our achievement for day 2. So again, just take your time, and if you do mess up, it's fine. You can have as many chances as you need to, pretty much. So there we go. We've got the Groovin Baby achievement for solving Disco Fever with a partner. So I'm just going to go ahead and quit from there. No need to finish out the rest of the escape room, and we can go ahead and go back to the main menu, and we'll be set up for day 3. All right, and for our day 3 achievement, we're going to go ahead and press A to play again. We're going to go into solo and back into chapter 2. And we're going to move on to the next escape room, which is in the greenhouse area. So that is over at the lower right. So let's go ahead and visit that. And we're going to get the tea kettle escape room started up. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our escapist times for this level. It is on the left-hand side pink bench. So make sure you grab that one. That should be number 8 out of 10. And then we are going to head down the left side ramp and head back towards this pink door back here. There's a combination lock on it, and we need to enter in ABKZ here. So just rotate those around until you get to A and then B. Third one is K, and then the last one is Z. So that'll open up that door. We're going to look in the box at the back and grab the strange tiles out of here. Then we also need to grab a chainsaw that's hidden in this room. So look on the right side wall, and we're going to reorder these wrenches and paintbrushes. So we're going to have a small wrench on the far left and the far right. And then we're going to have 2 paintbrushes. And you'll just be kind of swapping these. So you just pick 2 things and then they swap positions. So we want to have small wrench, then 2 paintbrushes, and then 2 blue wrenches and then 2 paintbrushes and 1 more small wrench. So just like that, just as you see at the bottom of the screen there. And then we are going to pick up the chainsaw, which is also called the Beast. So let's take that. We're going to go outside the pink door, turn to the left. You'll see vines covering up this door. So use the Beast on that, and we'll clear the vines out of the way so we can go inside. Let's head to the back left. There's a machine back here called the Serenity. So let's click on the little buttons down here, and we're going to enter in GTTTAG. And that'll open it up, and we'll be able to pick up the tea leaves here. And we've got everything finished on this side of the map, so head all the way over to the other side, and we're going to do the puzzles that are over here now. Turn to the right once you head down the ramp, and then we'll click on the different buttons that are over here. We're going to put our strange tiles in. So in the top empty spot, we're going to put the regular green flower. In the middle empty spot, we're going to put the black flower. In the bottom empty spot, we're going to enter the blue flower. And then on the left-hand side, we're going to put our other kind of bell-shaped tulip flower over there. Let's grab a propane tank from the bottom shelf, and then we're going to grab some gas from the upper shelf, and we're going to put that right into the Beast, the chainsaw that we got earlier, so that it's fueled back up. Press B a couple of times, and then we're going to turn to the left and clear out these vines as well using the Beast. We're going to go inside and work on the butterfly buttons that are over here. We're going to press purple, and then green, and then blue, and then purple, and then yellow, and yellow again. Let's grab the spray at the upper right. This is the Be Begone spray. Take that outside and turn to the right, and we're going to spray the bees that are here so that those get out of the way of the valve that we need to get to. So we're going to spray the Be Begone, and then we're going to spin the valve that's over here. And then we are going to head back to the center section, take a right, and we're going to put our propane on the lower shelf here, bottom part of the grill. We're going to use the tea leaves on the little pot that's here, and then we're going to turn the water on from the little spout at the top. And that will finish this escape room. This is a pretty quick one. And this achievement is called Tea Hot to Handle. So that is our day 3 achievement, and 1 more escape room finished up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and skip through everything and then head back to the main menu, and we'll be set up for part 7 next time. So my plan is to release part 7 in 2 weeks, and I'll have another achievement of the week guide coming out next week for another easy achievement. As always, if you're looking for even more easy achievement guides, I do publish those every week when there's not a hurricane going on. I do publish those every week for channel members who help to support the Rewards Hunter channel. So if you're interested in that, click on the join button here to find out more about that program. And I've just got a new Goat Simulator 3 guide that came out just recently for Tier 3 members. So I will look forward to seeing you all in those future guides. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button here on YouTube and hit the bell for notifications. You can also find some helpful links in the description if you want to stay connected. Stay tuned for more Microsoft Rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.